This video falls under fair use. Fair use allows commentary, criticism, and reactions. What's up? Today I'm showing you a clip of Joe Budden reacting to Camron Jim Jones beefing. Check this clip out.
Since we're talking about hip hop and sort of regrets, I kind of regret seeing Cam and Jim in this space too. It's another one where I have admiration and respect for both of them, and they going back and forth on IG, and it's funny, at least some of it.
They're not funny no more to me.
But it's getting serious, and I'm a little worried. But like the heat jokes were funny. No,
not if you're on the opposite side of the heat joke.
That's fair.
You know what I'm saying?
Even if it's actually cold and
yeah, you know what I mean?
Right, that's fair. I mean, I guess what I'm saying is the back and forth I'm cool with, as long as everybody's involved with back and forth. But when like Jim responded with like pull up, you mean y'all whole crew off? That was moving past jokes, and that's the part I don't want to see.
See, no, you can't do this. No, you can't steal second base and keep your foot on first. You are clearly in touch with somebody. The owner, my investor, my somebody.
Y'all know something.
Y'all know too much of my business, and y'all are sharing it publicly. That's wrong.
I agree.
So when I reply with "you soft," that's not where the line gets crossed.
I agree.
I'm not saying Jim is in the wrong. I'm saying as a fan, that's not entertaining to me anymore, because now I'm worried things are going to happen. I'm not saying Jim is wrong and Cam is right. I'm saying,
but Jim wasn't never playing.
There's potential for something to happen when somebody does something to somebody that has the potential to make them want to do something to them.
Yeah, I agree.
This fight don't start when I punch you. It start on why I'm punching you.
I'm not disagreeing with any of that. As a fan, I'm just saying I'm entertained when they're joking. Once he said that, I knew they weren't.
See, I
ain't been joking.
Jim ain't been joking.
They haven't been joking for years now.
Somebody said
when you hit somebody IG about the heat, you still clowning though.
Yeah, but I'm clowning you not from a place of joking.
Yeah, you clowning them at their expense.
With reality,
this ain't jokey joke clowning. Even though what I'm saying could be funny, but I'm talking to you like that because I really don't fuck with you. And I'm poking fun at you, saying I don't fuck with you.
I agree with that.
Even if I'm trying to make light of something here, make a joke out of it, it's still I don't fuck with this.
Presley, it's this like somebody made a point about Dipset beefing longer than they were out. Like the beef has been longer than the actual group. That sucks from a fan perspective for sure, right? But I just feel like and I don't know, maybe, picking sides or whatever, but I just feel like when you have something so new, like what Jimmy got, like it's coming off like a little, I don't know how to explain it. Like it's this new thing and it seems to be doing well, and then you got this alleged inside information that's telling real business, amounts of money and all that. It's nothing funny about none of this. I'm working on this shit, I can print this shit out.
That's right.
Feeling it, and y'all get an inside connect. We talking about buying it, and like, come on, bro.
I hate all
I'll
that.
burn that first before I let nigga buy it. I promise you. I promise you. It'll be real warm on that block, because I'll be standing in front of that to be a bonfire in front of that motherfucker.
Like, and it always ends up resulting in a better good for both parties, right? I think Cam is naturally funny.
Yes,
Cam is funny as fuck.
I think he's one of the funniest we've had. He's got too many classic moments being funny. He's funny. Anytime you can hear Cam being funny, it's an honor to hear that. He's really, really funny.
It's funny.
It's opportunist. Jim is going to take whatever opportunity comes from some viral shit. You see what he did, yo? Let me show y'all two of my shit. Walk y'all through, give you a tutorial on what's going on and how I'm building this. So, I mean, yeah.
See, what I seen with Jim, and even he told us up here and stuff, like everything is the algorithm with him. Like I understand the game today ain't the same game from before. I know how to play it. So yeah, I want y'all talking about me. I want y'all joking on me. I want all of that. That could be true. But when it's a certain person, it might hit me a little different. You know what I mean?
Or a certain thing.
Yeah.
I don't even know if this is the thing. This here talking about me a certain way, even if you just making the joke, because of what we got, is different. That ain't, now I'm not thinking about the algorithm. I haven't seen Jim pop in other people's comments, yo, pull up. You saw, like the way he was talking was, I'm not playing the algorithm joke game. Like, I missed that, and I went right back to old Jim real quick.
I get that.
But he definitely taking advantage of the viralness. That's why he did the tour.
No,
that happened at the same time.
I'm saying after the fact. But in the moment, while I'm responding, and he left multiple comments on that.
It is real
Like I'm really mad right now because it's you.
Let me just jump in real quick, because this back and forth says more about timing than truth. Jim Jones mentioned that Camron was scared to come outside in Harlem when they were younger on a podcast 3 days ago, and Camron pushed back on his own platform.
I'm still hoping for all this to work out. I mean,
I hate seeing this.
Mase and Cam were able to reconcile after all those years. Anything is possible. There are very few beefs in hip hop I don't think are reconcilable. You know, I think Ja and 50's probably the one that I know ain't. Other than that,
ain't never happening.
Other than that, I feel like anything is possible, and I'm hoping they work this out, because as Dipset.
Well, let me come in and burst your bubble. There's a few other ones that you're never seeing again.
Yeah,
that's true. I'm just probably not invested in
They
those.
can die. They can not. The humans can die. The situation can die. Hov and Dame is over.
yeah.
Facts.
Yeah, that's true.
I can name some more of you. Let me see who else is over.
I don't know. I think Hov and Ye might be over.
Oh, that's definitely over.
That's over.
That's over.
Yeah,
That's more over than Hov and
That's
Dame.
over.
Yeah, it is.
Over.
Like Jim and Cam might just be one of those that's over for good.
But if
He
that's,
might be. As a
but if
fan, I
that's
just
the
hate
case,
that.
as men, especially coming from where we come from, just let that go.
Right.
Like, I remember records, Jimmy, I promise we gonna get you out of 5H. Like, when I hear those songs and then see them here today, it just hurt from a fan perspective, yo. Like they're, even if you wasn't physically around them, just in their come up, the way they was just riding for each other, you hear this, you heard the brotherhood in the music, you saw them together, so now just to see them at each other like this, it's like it just feel nasty.
One thing I'll say, I feel like, because Cam's an Aquarius, I feel like with Cam's disses, it's a little bit of love in it. Like, he always kind of tells him to grow up. He always kind of tells him, I'm disappointed that you're not grown like me. And I feel like for you to say that to somebody, to have expectations, you have to love them for that. That's the only thing I'll say. I feel like Aquarius, is we cut people off, you don't even exist. So the fact that he even revisits the conversation and wants to laugh about it, I think he loves him. I don't know on the other end, like, Jimmy doesn't give that to me. Like, he has any, like, if he does, I can't read it. But with Cam, even when he diss him, he almost diss him like you would diss your little brother.
He don't want to
you know
fight
what I
him.
mean?
He wants
like,
to
grow the fuck up.
the other side. I get the other side.
What you do?
Like, Jim's been on this show, and he refers to Cam as my heart. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen Jim talk about Cam, I think, with a little bit more reverence.
We seen Jim cry up on Flex about
You
like
get what I'm saying?
little tears.
Than the other way around.
I think they both love each other. That's the thing. I think they both love each other, and that's why. And sometimes when men beef, we end up here. Part of his ego, some of his real hurt, some of his legitimate arguments. I don't know their business enough to get into it.
What's up? So what are my thoughts about this? Here's the thing. When grown artists with decades of history start revisiting who was outside or who wasn't, it shifts the focus away from music, growth, and perspective. This situation centers on Jim Jones saying on a podcast that Camron avoided coming outside in Harlem because of local threats, while Camron says those claims are false on his own show. Joe Budden stepping in as a commentator makes sense because he often talks about culture, memory, accountability, and how narratives get recycled. The bigger point is that both Camron and Jim Jones are around 50 years old, and moments from teenage and early adult life do not define full careers or legacies. Bringing up street mythology at this stage feels small and unproductive, especially when fans would rather hear reflections on lessons, business, brotherhood, and how they survived an era that tested everyone. Make sure to drop a comment, smash that like button, and make sure you subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you in the next video.